What do you guys think about what's going on with this reverb here? Is it too long? Is it too loud? Is it the wrong shape? What do you think? I think it's in that sweet spot where if you turn it down, it doesn't sound like enough reverb, but you could probably make it shorter. So let's see.
Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day.
See, I've taken off all the highs.
Thankful for all we've got while we go on our way.
That way I think I can turn it down a little bit.
Golden glow of dawn, there behind the mountain top. A silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with you.
Okay, and I know we say mix with the faders and not with the rack, but when these harmonies come in, I don't really want craziness to happen. I don't know if I want to automate it. I might just put a compressor on here. And you might think that's a horrible idea because this is after the reverb and it's going to crank up and down on the reverb, but I mean, it's crazy what actually gets put on records for real. So let's just set the threshold kind of high here so that it's not really doing anything until we want it to.
Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day. Thankful for all we've got while we go on our way.
Let's see what happens here.
The golden glow of dawn, there behind the mountain high. A silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new light. A gentle breeze through the clouds across the blue canvas sky. While the hand of the artist creates a wonderful ride. Good morning, sunshine.
Okay, let me I'll play that same thing with the compressor off. So the main vocal should be about the same volume now, but when those other guys come in, you should hear a little bit of a difference. Here you go. No compressor now.
Days gone by, each day begins with new light. A gentle breeze through the clouds across the blue canvas sky. While the hand of the artist creates a wonderful ride. Sunshine, what a way.
Okay, so I don't want to what do you call it, prime you, but to me, okay, so first of all, do mix with the faders rather than the rack. In this case, the right hand is probably, the right side vocal is probably way too loud, and I'll deal with that in a second. My brother's having some trouble with PayPal, looks like. Ooh, also, let me make sure that this is actually playing. Sorry. I could be talking about nothing if this thing's actually not playing. So let me make sure.
Each day begins with new light. Each day begins with new light.
Yeah, look at that. Did you guys? Okay. Did Facebook mute my stuff again? No, not already. Yeah, look at that. Crap. Did you guys? Okay. Did Facebook mute my stuff again? No, not already. Yeah, look at that. All right, hold on. Let's figure this out.
While the hand of the artist creates a wonder for our eyes.
Okay, did Facebook mute my stuff again? No, not
sunshine. What a way to start the day. the sun shine go on our way to start the day. Thankful for the sunshine go on our way to start the day. Thankful for the sunshine go on our way to start.
Okay, I think we're good now. Sorry about that. Okay, so I want you to check this out with the actually, I'm gonna fix this. We always talk about mixed with the faders and not the rack. Or sorry, yeah, and by that I mean don't use your DSP or your effects and stuff to fix problems that you could fix with you simply turning up or panning a track a certain way. But I think the main thing here is just the volume between the two harmonies here, which I have kind of panned further than I probably should, but I'm going to solo these real quick and I'm going to kind of level them out first.
The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky, while the hand of the artist creates a wonder for our eyes. Good morning. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky, while the hand of the artist creates a wonder. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky.
Yeah, this right hand one, I'm gonna DS it a little bit.
Creates a wonder.
And I don't really mean DS, I kind of mean D harsh.
Swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky, while the hand of the artist creates a wonder. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky, while the hand of the artist creates a wonder.
Yeah, that's the frequency I want to deal with right there.
Breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky, while the hand of the artist creates a wonder. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky, while the hand of the artist creates a wonder.
Let me show you without that.
Swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky, while the hand of the artist creates a wonder. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky, while the hand of the artist creates.
So I hope you can hear that. I tend not to really care much about really subtle stuff. I know that it's the cool thing to do, to pretend you can hear all these little minute things, and guys making claiming that wooden xylophones explain how guitar wood sounds or whatever. I tend not to mess with the really subtle stuff, but I hope this doesn't sound subtle to you. So again, here's without it.
The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky.
Okay, the word cloud, the CL at the beginning of cloud, and sky. How about listen to those? Let me do this again.
The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky.
Okay, now here's with it on.
The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky.
I mean, it's up to you, but to me, it sounds a lot better with that on. And so now I'm going to put these guys back in stereo. Let's hear them.
The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky.
And now the left one's kind of sounding harsh, right? So let's see if we can't do something very similar with that.
The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky, while the hand of the artist creates a wonder. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky.
Yeah, this one I'm going to do as a shelf because it seems to be more relevant.
Gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky, while While
So let's
the
try that.
hand of the artist creates a wonder, the gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky. While the hand of the artist creates a wonder, the gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky.
There we go.
While the hand of the artist creates a wonder, the gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas.
And you see the problem there is I lost a little bit of the. It's like you're working at cross purposes. I lost some of the highs that I want to have out of that one, but I may not actually want them. But if I really need them, I can put them back in with this.
The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky. While the hand of the artist creates a wonder.
And so if I put that in, you might be thinking, well, why the hell did you take out the high end in the first place? But in this case, this is just a blanket that's turning it up across the board, whereas the that dynamic EQ is taking out stuff only when it's too loud. So now we should be able to put this back together, and then we're going to put a compressor across all of it to kind of glue it together. And I hate using that term glue because all the marketing weasels are always saying it, but it's one of those cases where you should really be able to hear a good before and after. So let me play it how it is now. And so it's going to start out with just the main vocal, and then you're going to hear the two harmonies come in. So
A silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new light. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky. A silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new light. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky. A silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new light. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky. A silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new light. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky. A silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new light. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky.
okay, so I'm going to turn this vocal compressor on, and it's actually going to be kind of doing a lot. Hopefully, it won't be doing anything much while it's just the one vocal by itself. It'll be doing a little bit.
A silhouette of days
gain
gone
reduction
by.
meter.
Each day begins with new light.
Here we go.
The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky. A silhouette of days.
Okay, so I think I can turn the background vocals up a tiny bit now that I've kind of squished them down. Do that. I'm going to turn them up kind of drastically. I want to show you something real quick. Turn the compressor back off. I'm going to loop that section again.
A silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new light. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky. A silhouette.
Okay, not bad. But let's turn this on and see what happens.
A silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new light. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky. A silhouette of.
Now I'm not doing much. Before I turned on the dynamic EQ and kind of did some of the de-essing type of stuff, putting the compressor on made a much bigger difference. But I could actually hammer this a lot harder. I could actually bring up the backgrounds a lot more because of this compressor. I'm going to be watching this threshold control. I'm sorry that this thing's so big. This is about how big I want our plugins to be. But you see how the text ends up? We're working on that though, okay? But yeah, I know. I'm sorry about the gigantic plugins now, but I know everybody's running these giant screens and stuff. So I'm going to knock this down a little bit more, even though it's going to hammer on the main vocal a little bit.
A silhouette new life. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky.
See, that really seems like it's living together a lot better than just jumping out. Let me go back to the beginning, play some of this. In this case, I only have a stereo mix of the music, which is good and bad. It's less work for me to do, I guess. Maybe, possibly, potentially, in theory. But I can't do anything about the balances of things and where it might conflict with the vocals. But, you know, it just hasn't been a problem. So let me...
Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day. Thankful for all we've got.
Okay, I lied. I know I said I was going to play that. I'm still a little bit bothered by the amount of reverb when the vocal's kind of naked in there. And one thing that we did in Iconic Reverb, which might be the way to go here, is a ducker. Let me I'm gonna make it so when the vocals are singing, it's gonna be turning down the reverb, and then when they stop, it's gonna pop back up. You can do this in like really drastic ways, but I'm gonna try and do this in a kind of a subtle way. And so if you go to our expand right here, you'll see that we have a gate and a ducker. There's like dynamics and modulation sections. I really should turn on. Of course, it's not. I'm going to turn this ducker on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it I want to listen to the input. So you can listen to a side chain to turn it on or off, the actual input, or the wet signal. I'm going to just use the input signal. So if you do it this way, you're kind of doing a compressor on the input of to the reverb, and if you do it on the output, it's like putting a compressor after the reverb. Both are handy. You might be able to stack two of them up and do more. But for now, hopefully this gain reduction meter is working. We'll find out. I'm probably not going to mess with much here. I'm going to go 4-to-1. I always start around 4-to-1 with my compressor stuff. So let's just look. So it's these phrases. Between the phrases, I want the reverb strong, but while they're singing, maybe not so much.
Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, sunshine.
Okay, so if I really crank this thing up, listen to how drastic this is.
Good morning, sunshine.
Compared to...
Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, sunshine.
See, to me, that just sounds too dry now, right?
Good morning, sunshine.
Okay, here we go. I think this is okay. I am drastically sucking out some of the high end in here, but let's listen to this now and see if this kind of doesn't work a little bit better.
Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day. Thankful for all we've got while we go on our way. The golden glow of dawn.
That might be either that's too much. Like, do I have to turn the reverb back up, or should I turn the ratio down? It seems like it's happening at the right dynamic place. I could turn the reverb up. Let's just see about that.
Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day. Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day. Thankful for all we've got. Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day. a silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new life. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky, while the hand of the artist creates a wonder for our eyes. Good morning, sunshine.
Woo! Okay, so you see there's a lot of stuff going on here. I'm gonna turn off the mic so you can hear this in you can hear this a little bit better.
Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day. Thankful for all we've got while we go on our way. The golden glow of one there behind the mountain high, a silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new life. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky, while the hand of the artist creates a wonder for our eyes. Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day. Thankful for all we've got while we're on our way. The golden glow of dawn there behind the mountain high, a silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new life. The pulley resting in the breast of the polo.
Here's a good example. So I'm gonna turn off that overall bus compressor on the vocals here, and now listen to what happens when the background vocals.
Each day begins with new life. The pulley resting in the breast of the polo.
Okay, here I'm gonna turn it back on.
Each day begins with new life. The pulley resting in the breast of the polo.
Oops. If we look on this compressor while it's playing, I'm betting we're going to see a bunch of gain reduction here. And without it, and I hate using that glue word because, like I said, all the marketing weasels that constantly use that term, and not to take anything away from the Cytomic, the glue compressor, because that's actually a really cool SSL style bus compressor. But all that said, this should make this a lot more together, glued, I guess. I hate to say it. But let's watch the gain reduction when these background vocals come in.
Each day begins with new life. The pulley resting in the breast of the polo keeps the watchful light on Kailua Bay and her sleepy town.
Okay, so it's only doing like 3 decibels of gain reduction, which isn't crazy much. There, but it's all that you need to really make this work. So there's a K I don't like in here, and I'm gonna find out how to deal with that in a second. I may render what I've done on these tracks so that it's easier for me to edit, but let's see first.
Resting in the breast of the polo keeps the watchful light on Kailua Bay and her sleepy.
Okay, you hear that K? I don't think it actually exists. So let me solo the main vocal track.
On Kailua,
Okay, it's not there.
on Kailua,
It's not there.
on Kailua,
It's not there either. But when I play them all together,
on Kailua.
you hear it? So there's several reasons why this can happen. Normally I would edit this thing up. May want to use automation to do this, or I may want to freeze these effects in place. which is probably the right way to do it. I don't do freeze enough on Reaper lately, so maybe I should. Let me try this one right here. So if I do the freeze, render freeze tracks of mono, render pre-fader, save, remove items, and online effects. Let's try that one. Oh, goody. Using ARA plugs is not supported. All right. I can do this. Apply track effects, takes output. That's okay. Mute the effect. Do the same thing on this other track. Happens here. Okay, should be good. Jump back on. Some of these plugins are notorious for doing weird things to sound. And hey, I really want to turn off this multicolor take thing. I know it looks cool, but I can't stand it when I'm working. And I want it off for good. And every time I update Reaper, it comes back. It's yeah. Somebody go type in chat. How do I get rid of that for good? Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing with these other two tracks. Okay. Oh, what a pain in the butt. Oops. Okay, now let's look at that K. I think everything should be back. It was.
The folly resting in the breast of the Kokolo keeps a watchful light on Kailua Bay and her.
Okay, now where is it? Because I don't see it. Right? Now it could be that it's actually this right here, and I just rendered that all for nothing. If I look right here, I can almost see a digital error. I don't know for sure that that's what it is, but let's take a look here. I'm zooming in way close on this. Okay, this is definitely, there's almost no natural phenomenon that could cause this right here. You see what I'm looking at? This is a single sample all the way up, all the way down. This looks like a clock catching up, or not all that sure on what, but I'm just gonna, Reaper's editing power is crazy. I'm gonna split this right here without even doing anything else, and let's just see if when I have this hole here, that's gonna be a problem. If it is, I have a way to fix that too. So you don't even hear it, right? But let's just say that that was gonna make trouble. So I'm gonna put a just put a stretch marker here, and I'm gonna put one right on the glitch itself. Okay, and I'm going to stretch just this section just a little bit. It's not going to be much. And hopefully we won't hear a doubled up sound actually, but okay, let's hear that edit just in solo by itself. So this is where it's going to, this would be a problem if it's just by itself. But if I had the multi-track, I'd probably just, there's probably one track that's making this problem anyway. Sounds fine. I'm not going to complain about that edit one bit. So let me play this again.
Keeps a watchful eye on Kailua Bay and her sleepy town. Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day. Thankful for all we've got while we go on our way. The golden glow of dawn.
Okay, there's a, I'm hearing it on the D.
The golden.
Is that it? Oh no, it's okay. This one's on the vocals. So what is that? This is often the tongue on the roof of the mouth. It'll sound like a digital click, but it isn't. Let's see. Fine.
The golden.
Aha! So check this out. Now that's a bug. That's software that's messing up, and I'll show you. So I'm gonna split this chunk, and I'm gonna do an earlier take. Not that take, obviously.
The golden glow.
Okay, so we got a problem here because this one, the pitch wasn't as good. So let me find where that hole is, and I'm gonna fix it. Okay, there's the hole. I'm gonna fill it with that. Wow, that's a big hole.
The golden glow. The golden glow.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Nope, shoot, wrong way.
The golden glow of the golden glow.
Wait, why is there a...
The golden glow of dawn.
Why does it keep reanalyzing?
The golden glow.
Ah, this is a problem.
The golden. The golden. The golden. The golden glow. The golden glow of dawn. There behind the mountain high, a silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new life. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Okay, you guys in the Facebook engineering group, this is gonna be an alien concept because things used to be done a lot differently. Like, I mean, we have a lot of tools to fix everything, but this is a weird case, and you're not gonna run into this much. But if you do get a chance to work with let's just say vintage or previously established musicians, in this case, if I had a problem with one of these tracks, I could call this singer up and have her come and sing it, and she would probably nail it in 2 or 3 takes and know exactly what the problem is before I even told her. If you do manage to find, kind of an old studio or whatever that has kind of what they call session players around, it's a whole different ball game than working with the kind of bands you're probably used to working. It's just different. They are as knowledgeable about their own tracks as you are. They may not. They don't know the technical side of the studio stuff necessarily, but they know exactly what their pitch is, how long they got to hold something. You guys are using Guitar Pro and these scripting notation software. If you wrote this stuff out, a lot of these type of performers, they almost act like a MIDI instrument. Like you give them the score and they play it how it's written, and they'll interpret it their own way. But you don't have to worry that you got to explain, hey, this has to be this long. No, they'll just do it. So it's a different type of working. But I think this is good in this case. I'm not sure if my regular mastering engineer is going to be handling this. I like this mix. I'm sure that there'll probably be some changes to it, but I'm pretty happy now. And let me just do a little messing around, because in real life, at least in the way I'm used to this, there would be way too much bass here. But here in Hawaii, I think they can never have too much bass, so it's probably right. So let me, I'm just gonna loop a section, kind of work around on it for a second.
Of days gone by, each day begins with new life. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky, while the hand of the artist creates a wonder for our eyes. Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day. Thankful for all we've got while we go on our way. The golden glow of dawn, there behind the mountain high, a silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new life. The folly resting in the breast of the Ko'olau keeps a watchful life on Kailua Bay and her sleepy town. Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day. Of days gone by, each day begins with new life. The gentle breeze swirl the clouds across the blue canvas sky, while the hand of the artist creates a wonder for our eyes. Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day. Thankful for all we've got while we go on our way. The golden glow of dawn, there behind the mountain high, a silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new life. The folly resting in the breast of the Ko'olau keeps a watchful life on Kailua Bay and her sleepy town. Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day. Thankful for all we've got while we go on our way. The golden glow of dawn, there behind the mountain high, a silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new life. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, for all we've oh, for all we've got while we go on our way. The golden glow of dawn, there behind the mountain high, a silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new life. The Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day. Thankful for all we've got while we go on our way. The golden glow of dawn, there behind the mountain high. A silhouette of days gone by. Each day begins with new life. The folly resting in the breast of the Ko'olau keeps a watchful light on Kailua Bay and her sleepy town. Good morning, sunshine. What a way to start the day.
Okay, so this is why I'm not a mastering engineer. This master bus processing has added some sounds that I like, and it's behaving how I would like it to, actually. But at the same time, it's kind of adding a little harshness up at the top that I don't really like, and this is probably going to our mastering engineer. So, but for now, I'm going to do a I'm going to call this one possibly too high pressure, and render this to an MP3. I'm going to send it out to people. Now, the trick is when you send stuff out. Why was that? You're basically asking the artist to go into analysis paralysis mode and hold up the project from getting done because they just want to change this and keep changing and changing and changing and changing. And sometimes it's necessary, and you really should do that. See this thing right here is kind of bricking it a little bit. I don't like that either. I'll deal with this later. Let me take a look at one of the other songs now. Yes, that's Good Morning Sunshine, and I'm pretty happy with it. Let's see what this one is. Heartbeat of Ka'ohana. Heartbeat of Ka'ohana. Okay, what we got here?
Sitting on the front porch, looking all around. See the families in the home, the sun has long gone down. Everybody's helping put the dinner on the table. Little sister or big brother doing what they're able. Listen to the heartbeat, O Ka'ohana. Hear them all talk story, make aloha punehani.
Okay, I'm probably going to use the plugins and effects settings from the other song. Should work good. Let me find the key for this song real quick. I don't know what this preset here I have. I was working on last night, so pardon me. Let me just check tuning real quick. Getting used to the strobe tuner on the Helix. I'm running fully floated guitars, and for you guys who know me, that's kind of a weird thing. But I forced myself to try and do the floating guitar thing. Yeah, what do you just on that? Okay. Right. Oh yeah, look, now I got my.
I saw that. That's really cool.
I gotta get the remote one.
I love it.
All right. So I'm running a fully floating Floyd Rose, and what that entails, dealing with being out of tune all the time, and what a stickler for tuning I am. So, but you know, I my whole life, you know, I never really resonated with the artists themselves, especially the guitar players, which is weird since I play guitar. So I'm trying to force myself to live the way they do. So let's find a key for this.
Sitting on the front porch, looking all around. See the families in the home, the sun has long gone down. Everybody's helping put the dinner on the table. Little sister or big brother doing what they're able. Listen to the heartbeat. Oh,
I'm pretty sure the other song changed the keys a lot. And then, well, I'm gonna have to deal with something about that reverb. So hopefully this one doesn't change keys all over the place too. We'll find out.
Sitting on the front porch, looking all around. See the families in the home, the sun has long gone down. Everybody's helping put the dinner on the table. Little sister or big brother doing what they're able. Listen to the heartbeat.
I think I see a C sharp there. We got D major. Okay, so hopefully this is D major. We're gonna find out. Let's see.
Sitting on the front porch, looking all around. See the families in the home, the sun has long gone down. Everybody's helping put the dinner on the table. Little sister or big brother doing what they're able. Listen to the heart.
There's a chromatic note there, so I'm screwed there. Sharp. I don't think that exists in this key. Yep. Okay, so we got a problem here. A, B, and C sharp. So, yeah, for sure. A, B, C sharp. I think. And I think there's an A sharp. C for sure. The D for sure. Yeah, it's coming up with D major again, but I swear it doesn't fit. Let's see. Yes, that's a different key too, right there. Ugh, jeez. There we go. I have no idea what key this is in. Oh, good luck. That's all right. That's all right. Now, this is the other thing about this kind of singer that you guys might not be used to. They're so damn close, it's not that much of a guess which direction they're going. So I'm going to copy some stuff over real quick. In fact, I'm just gonna copy this whole thing. This is probably gonna be pretty damn close as it is, but I may need to deal with the tuning, so we're gonna do that in a second.
Sitting on the front porch, looking all around. See the families in the home, the sun has long gone down. Everybody's helping put the dinner on the table. Little sister or big brother doing what they're able. Listen to the heartbeat. Hear the long talk story, maybe aloha kuleana. Listen to the voices of Kupuna and Opio. The answer lies within them to babies in the factory.
Ooh, could that actually be a major? Let's A major on the verses and G major on the choruses. Maybe. Don't matter. She's so close. It's not gonna matter. So let's just look through some of these real quick. Yeah, like that's how I say. Singers like this, you don't really worry that much about. looking at? What am I seeing? Turn this off. What the hell am I looking at? Track 7 is the vocals. Something weird sitting on the ARA stack here. I don't really understand what it is. 2 instances. Where are these? One. What is this? Oh, these are the old backgrounds that we're trying to knock into place. Put these down here with the other backgrounds. Not sure what's going to happen with these. Might just be ditching them. But now, we'll put these guys on here. Stuff. This guy. Oops. First of all, I just want to see this guy. So this part is I say A major probably. Well, it's just
Sitting on the front porch, looking all around. See the families in the home, the sun has long gone down. Everybody's helping put the dinner on the table.
wow. Why did I put Exciter on this thing? Was this track dull? Hold on. Maybe. That's a lot. Let's knock this in half and let's take this down a couple notches and see.
Sitting on the front porch, looking all around. See the families in the home, the sun has long gone down. Everybody's helping put the dinner on the table. Little sister or big brother doing what they're able. Listen to the heartbeat, Oklahoma. Hear them all talk. Sitting on the front porch.
Looking at here. Does this thing change as it goes? It does. If I change that. A major is F sharp minor. F sharp minor. Let's see what happens here.
Sitting on the front porch.
Okay, so this should be high. So I'm thinking sitting should be a lower note.
Sitting on the front porch. Sitting on the front porch.
Okay, this guy is a little bit screwy.
Sitting on the front porch, looking all around. Sitting on the front porch, looking all around. Sitting on the front porch, looking all around. See the families in the home, the families in the home. Families in the home, the sun has long gone. Families in the home, the sun has
has a wide range, man. You gotta deal with it. Woo.
Everybody's helping. Everybody's helping. Everybody's helping put the dinner on the table. Oh. Everybody's helping put the dinner on the table. Little sister or big brother do. Little sister or big brother doing what they're able to. Little sister or big brother doing what they're able. Little sister or big brother doing what they're able. Doing what they're able. Listen to the heartbeat.
You know, I think this part is I think this part is G major or E minor. I think. Oops. Funny it's called that E major. Is that E major or is it G? I think it's G major. Let's find out.
Listen to. Listen to the heartbeat. 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 Oklahoma.
Mute the background vocals for now.
Listen to the heartbeat. Oklahoma. Hear them all talk story. Make aloha. Listen to the heartbeat. Oklahoma. Hear them all. Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the heartbeat. Oklahoma. Listen to the heartbeat. Oklahoma. Hear them all talk story. Talk. Oklahoma. Hear them all talk story. Make aloha kuleana. Na. Aloha kuleana. Listen to. Aloha kuleana. Listen to the voices of Kupuna and O. Listen to the voices of to. Listen to the voices. Listen to the voices of to. Listen to the voices of listen to the voices of Kupuna and Opio. Listen to the voices of Kupuna and Opio. The answer lies within them to make our future. Listen to and Opio. The answer lies within them. And Opio. The answer lies within them. And Opio. The answer lies within them to make our future grow. And Opio. The answer lies within them to make our future grow. Babies in the bath.
She man that sharp.
And Opio, the answer lies within them to make our future grow. Babies in the bathtub, getting mama soaking wet. Babies in the bathtub. Babies in the bathtub, getting mama soaking wet. Wait. Babies in the bathtub, getting mama soaking wet. Babies in the bathtub. Babies in the bathtub, getting. Babies in the bathtub. Babies in the bathtub, getting mama soaking wet. Babies in the bathtub, getting mama soaking wet. Daddy's telling stories, cake we never cake. Daddy's telling stories, cake we never will forget. Cake. Daddy's telling stories, cake we never will forget. Voices squeal with laughter as they jump, cake we never will forget. Voices squeal. This forget. Voices squeal with laughter. Forget. Voices squeal with laughter as
Yeah, I'm thinking this is A major, which is F sharp minor. Test that theory real quick.
babies in the bathtub, getting mama soaking wet. Daddy's telling stories, cake.
Story, the sto part, I think, be a little bit higher. Let me try this.
Soaking wet. Daddy's telling stories, cake we never will forget. Soaking wet. Daddy's telling stories, cake we never will forget. Voices squeal with laughter as they jump into the bed.
Okay, this
As they jump.
they. Okay. Depending on the genre, especially if this is like vintage country or something, you leave this they exactly how it is. The they kind of slide between notes, especially if they're going down. You know, lots of times sliding up to a note vocally, you see that as kind of like that's a crappy singer or whatever. But if you ever listen, like really listen to Dolly Parton, you will hear notes gliding from one to another. There's some more straight kind of surf sounding country where they don't do that. Should be okay how it is, but I'm gonna mess with this a little bit.
They jump into the bed. Voices squeal with laughter as they
See that always gets a little bit scratchy. I think she's not gonna like that, but I think everybody out there listening right now would be very pissed if we swap that out for something smooth, right? Let me put this back in context.
Voices squeal with laughter as they jump into the bed. Time to settle down now. Thank the Lord and bow your head.
Okay.
And bow your head. Listen to
Okay, so that part again, what are we calling that? G major. Yeah, I don't understand all these different
and bow your
lines.
head. Listen to the heartbeat.
Sounds right, but
Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the heartbeat.
sounds somewhat subdued compared to the first chorus.
Listen to the heartbeat. Oh, Kahana. Hear them all talk. Oh, Kahana. Hear them all talk stories. Make aloha pumehana. Listen to the voices of Kupuna and Opio. Heartbeat. Oh, Kahana. Hear them all talk stories. Make aloha pumehana. Listen to the voices of to heartbeat. Oh, Kahana, aloha pumehana. Listen to the voices of aloha pumehana. Listen to the voices of Kupuna and aloha pumehana. Listen to the voices of Kupuna and Opio. The answer lies within them to make to the voices of Kupuna and Opio. The Kupuna and Opio. Kupuna and Opio. The answer lies within them to make our future grow.
Yeehaw.
This is what we live for, with every jet when they need us. This is what we live for.
Slide, like that's the real deal slide right there, man. Woo. All right, so this is this should still be E minor or G major, I think, right here. B whole tone E. Oh man, I don't understand how this new one works.
This is what we live for.
Is this a verse? Maybe this is A minor, A major, F sharp minor.
This is what we live for.
I don't know about this D sharp here. I don't think that's.
This is what we live for. This is what we live for. This is what we live for. With every generation.
Oh yeah, that's it. Or is D sharp though? Is there oh, if it was A major, is there a D sharp in it? I don't know. There's not a D sharp in any of the keys that I think this could be. So, what about that one?
This is what we live for with every generation to be. This is what we live for with every generation.
One of the things you'll hear in the early, I mean, it was Nashville, but it's not what you think of as Nashville now. You might hear that when there's supposed to be an emphasis or an accent, they actually use a higher note. So in a line like this,
This is what we live for.
this is what we live for.
This is what we live for with every generation.
Okay, that word generation.
With every generation.
You might do with every generation, and it might be with every generation. Like it might go to a higher note to make an accent. In fact, this first one, this is what we live for.
This is what.
You might actually have a higher this. She didn't do that, but you might hear it something like this.
This is what we live for.
That's kind of traditional country.
This is what we live for.
This is what she did.
This is what we live for.
There's no right or wrong here. It's just how do you want to do this?
This is what we live for with every generation.
Hey, Alexi.
Be there when they need us in great anticipation.
Woo!
To
All right, that's where the stuff is. This is where the rubber hits the road, man. Okay, check this out. We're gonna go to this part again.
This is what we live for with every generation. To be there when they need us in generation. To be there. Generation. To be there when they need us in with every generation. To be there when they need us in to be there when they need us in great anticipation.
Woo! Now we're going, right? Now we're cooking with gas.
To be there when they need us in great anticipation. To connect and walk in it. In great anticipation. To connect and walk in it. No, just in great anticipation. To connect and walk in it. Know just what it means. Time.
I'm looking for a key command for compare. What's this button called? Compare. Yeah, shouldn't that be in there? Ah, you guys suck. This is not how you make software. Come on. Transport bar. I'm just looking for a compare. I'm not seeing one. Oh, it's Hawaiian Food Day over at Times. I have to go there. There's something to eat. Others, I don't see it. All right, I'm just gonna use the button. That sucks.
In great anticipation. To connect and walk in it. Know just what it means. A lifetime full of questions and a pocket full of dreams.
Okay, so I think this should be the
A lifetime full of questions
C major.
and a pocket full of dreams. Listen to the heartbeat.
Is that different? Okay, I'm gonna mark this. So the other chorus is
Listen to the heartbeat. Oh, listen to the heartbeat. Oh,
I don't know if this one's a different key.
listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the voices of Kupuna and Opio. The answer lies within them to make our future grow. The answer lies within them to make
I think that's still A major, F sharp minor. So
Listen to the heartbeat. 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 Oh, Kahana. Oh, listen to the heartbeat. Oh, Kahana. Hear them all talk story. Make aloha. Listen to the heartbeat. Oh, Kahana. Hear them all talk story. Make aloha. Hear them all talk story. Make
it really draws attention to itself, this story, but it sounds right. I'm gonna leave this alone.
Hear them all talk story, make aloha. Hear them all talk story, make aloha. Na. Hear them all talk story, make aloha. Listen to the voices of Kupuna and Opio. The answer lies within them to make our future. Listen to the voice. Listen to the voices of to listen to the voices of listen to the voices of to listen to the voices of Kupuna. Listen to the voices of listen to the voices of Kupuna. Listen to the voices of Kupuna and Opio. Listen to the voices of Kupuna and Opio. The answer lies within them to make our future grow.
Future. Well,
Listen to the voice within them to make our future grow. Within them to make our future grow. Oh,
Ooh. Okay. I gotta take care of some business real quick. Just see this real quick.
Make our future grow. All the answer lies within them to make our future grow.
Okay, now what note is that last note supposed to be? I want to show you something. I haven't touched anything yet. You're not going to see this with most of the singers you're working with. Let me just show you. I'm going to put this away so nobody cries and gets upset that they didn't get a participation trophy. That I showed you one time around here, this little kid that was playing drums and he was just on the money the whole time. There's probably something here I could mess with. I wouldn't, because listen to this. Wait till you hear with the harmonies and stuff.
Make our future grow.
It's almost like that teddy bear Elvis ending, right? It's kind of a weird bend right here. Turn this off real quick. Ooh, well, let's see what happens when we put the other tracks in. Okay. It's the main vocal already. Pretty happy with it, actually. Just clean up some backgrounds here, these guys right here. And you notice that this is really the same track. It's going to go through the same effects, but I'm using the overlap here for when it's on top of itself. This should actually be on a harmony track. This one maybe not, but this one definitely. Yeah, that's going on its own track. I'll deal with that in a second. Why am I not seeing? So bad at this. What this means. I'm blind this later. Okay, so I'm not sure. Sharp minor, this should be right. About that. Let me put this other track in and see what happens with this. I think there's like a harmony.
Listen to the heartbeat. The heart. Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the heartbeat. Oklahoma. Listen to the heartbeat. Oklahoma. Hear them all talk story. Make aloha, mehana. Listen to the voices of Kupuna. Listen to the heartbeat. Oklahoma. Listen to the voices of Kupuna. Listen to the voices of. Listen to the heart. Listen to the heart as they jump into the bed. Time to settle down now. Thank the Lord and bow your head. Listen to the heartbeat. Oh, as they listen to the heartbeat. Listen. Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to. Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the heartbeat. Oh, listen to the heart. Listen to the voices of. Listen to the voices of. Oh, listen to the voices of Kupuna and Oklahoma. Hear them all talk story. Make aloha, pumehana. Listen to the voices of Kupuna.
Some business real quick.
Hear them all talk story. Hear them all talk story.
Really be bad if it's the wrong key.
Hear them all talk story. Listen to the voices. Hear them all talk story. Listen to the voices of listen to the voices of Kupuna and Opio. The answer lies within them to make our listen to the heartbeat. Oklahoma. Are you able? Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to listen to the heartbeat. Oklahoma. Listen to the voices of listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to listen to the heartbeat. To listen to the heartbeat. To listen to the heartbeat. Oklahoma. Listen to the listen to the voices of listen to the voices of Kupuna and Opio. The answer lies within them to make our future grow. Listen to the heartbeat. Oklahoma. Hear them all talk stories. Make it listen to the heartbeat. Listen Ohana, 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 Ohana. Ohana, Ohana, Ohana. Listen to the heartbeat. Oka ohana, hear them all talk. Listen to the heartbeat. Oka ohana, hear them all. Listen to the heartbeat. Oka ohana, hear them all talk. Listen to the heartbeat. Oka ohana, hear them all talk story. Make aloha pumehana. Listen to the voices of.
What key is this? Damn it. Minor, F sharp minor. Let's see. I don't think so though. Is there a G in that one? There is. A G sharp.
Listen to the heartbeat now. Hear them all talk story. Make aloha pumehana. Listen to the voices.
It's entirely too many seconds and sevenths going on here. I think there's a problem.
Listen to the voices of Kupuna and Opia.
That one must go all the way up to F sharp. Maybe. Let's see.
Voice. Listen to the voices of.
Nice.
Listen to the voices of.
Okay. That's it. Let's stick these together and see what they sound like. And then there's some original tracks that didn't really feel like we needed to redo because it's a background thing. They're okay, but
Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the heartbeat.
it just sounds so dull. What is that?
Listen to the heartbeat.
Oh, shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. What in the world did I just do? Okay. There's actually a 3-part harmony on each of these tracks, and that's kind of scary. It's hard to break them up.
Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the heartbeat. Oka ohana. Listen bed. Time to settle down now. Thank the Lord and bow your head. Listen to the heartbeat. Oh, Kahana. Hear them all talk stories. Make aloha pumehana. Listen to the voices of Kukuna and Opio. The answer lies within them to make our future grow.
All right. Everything is starting to happen at once around here.